of unfortunate trend that's been happening. It seems that for quite some time now, my sports teams are losing. But only while I'm watching them for some strange reason. Now, with my schedule the way it is, I really don't spend as much time sitting down watching complete games. And if I do, I'm kind of not really paying attention too much to them because I got a notebook in front of me, or I'm doing research on the phone or the laptop. But it seems like they're losing when I'm watching. I'll give you an example. We'll use my favorite baseball team as an example here, the Baltimore Orioles. I became an Orioles fan the day that the old Washington Senators moved to Texas. Yes, I am that old. That's the end of that story. Anyway, I'm working at my desk in my studio. I just happened to pop on the sports scores. The last time I had checked, they were losing. Now, they had just pulled ahead. I said, I can take a break for a few minutes. So I went to the living room, watched the game, and yeah, they blew the lead. So I said, skip this, I'm going upstairs and getting the work done. That's not the first time that's ever happened to me. Quantum mechanics teaches us about the superposition. The classical computers that we use today, where a bit contains only one bit of information, 1 or a 0. It's a yes or a no. Qubits in quantum computing can exist as a 1 and a 0. And that's not just quantum computing. In physics in general, if something is exhibiting two different states, the second you observe it is when you see it either in a yes state or a no state. And that's a simplistic version of it. Now, in my attempt to understand what I was experiencing, I was thinking about the superposition, and in a very strange way of looking at it, my teams, for some reason, during that one stretch of time, were showing only one position, no matter how many times I did that, and it was always they were blowing the lead or losing horrifically or something like that. Now, that's not always the case. There are some times I know they're losing. I turn the game on anyway, already in progress, and they ended up coming from behind and winning. And that's all my sports teams. And that's kind of cool. So if it is possible for me to dictate the position, the superposition that my teams are in when I turn on the TV or the radio or show up at the stadium, I'm going to figure it out. Now, the other option is if this superposition where they are losing or lose during my time watching them, if that turns out to be the case permanently, my only solution would be that I stop watching all of my teams completely. That way, their probability of winning is much greater. Maybe some of them could win a couple of championships here and there. That would be very cool. And I would do that. Except, what kind of fan would I be? I'm not watching my team, but I'm supporting them if what I'm saying is true. And at this point, sure, why not? There is one example of the superposition working in the other way. And this is a message to the ownership of the Washington Capitals, my favorite hockey team. I've been with them since the day they were born. Note to ownership. The Capitals are undefeated in playoff games in which I attend. Could that be something you might be interested in? My birthday is in February. Have a good day.